And here we are, once again in this timeless now. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to 10 at 10. I come at you for approximately 10 minutes, 10 a.m. Eastern, New York City time, every day, Monday through Friday. It's such a joy, such a pleasure. So grateful to be with you. Just going to take a couple moments and take a few deep breaths, allow the community to enter the space. When you're entering, you can share where are you from? Where are you from? Say hello. Hit some heart buttons. Get engaged. You can ask questions anytime, any moment, about anything you want. And I can answer in any way I want. That's the agreement. Welcome, Zenka. Good to see you here. And you can ask questions. You know, we're going to get into a lot of stuff as we go forward. Other stuff I'll get into about nutrition, stuff I'll get into about exercise, stuff about relationships, stuff about sexuality and sensuality, stuff about tantra, stuff about financial abundance, current events, thoughts on current events. But it's an open space to share whatever's alive for you, whatever you're inquiring into, whatever you're delving into, whatever is a curiosity, is a pain point, is a place where you're struggling, a space where you're lost, space where you're suffering, space where you've discovered something. You get my point, yeah? So let's take a few deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. When you're ready, just if your eyes are closed like mine are, open your eyes and regardless, take a few moments to look around the space in silence. Notice if things feel more alive, vibrant, present. Robin joining us on Instagram. Very impressed, Robin. Welcome to everybody on Instagram. We're live on Instagram. We're live on Facebook Live. We'll be archived on YouTube. We'll be archived on the podcast, wherever you get your podcasts. Welcome to Michelle and Maria and Ali and everybody else on Facebook. And by the way, Robin and everybody, we're on the private group at 8 p.m. Eastern tonight. Usually we go on very soon after this, 11:30 a.m. Eastern, but we're on at 8 p.m. Eastern tonight. So if you want to delve in deeper, there's a link on Facebook, and I can put the link up. I think the link is on the bio in Instagram. That's thebiglow.com/online, and there's a 7-day free trial to delve into our online community, online school, or online university, if you will. And thank you very much. Appreciate it. There's a little part there today, over there on that side. Very sophisticated man. That was a compliment about my hair. So, okay, let's delve in. The subject, how do I channel my genius? How are we going to answer that question in 5 minutes? We're not, but we're gonna do what we can, right? In 5 minutes. Marba. There's someone from Marba, I think. I don't know what I never heard of Marba. Where is Marba? There's a little bit of like a strobe light effect happening on Facebook. I don't know if that's happening for you, but I see it, and I'm not sure what that's about. If it's annoying, then I would suggest just listening, tuning in to the voice. So, how do you channel your genius, right? So, first off, channeling, I use that word specifically because many of you are familiar with people who channel. They channel higher entities, they channel higher dimensional beings, they channel beings from other planets and so forth, and they access this incredible intelligence, this incredible wisdom, this incredible knowledge, right? So the question I have, or the inquiry I've had, and what I've discovered is you can channel the highest version, if you will, the highest essence, the highest intelligence of yourself, of the unique expression that is you. So how do you do that? The way to do that is you have to get beyond all limiting belief systems, all limiting belief systems and thought patterns about who you think you are, about what you are, what you're not, what you can't do, all the things that have happened in the past, all your failures, all your negative comments that have been directed towards you, all of the shortcomings that you feel like you have. You have to get beyond all of that and access this deeper level of who and what you truly are, right? So how do you do that? How do you access a deeper level of who and what you truly are? First of all, you need to be aware of all these. Welcome, Peter. Welcome, Veronica. First of all, it's becoming aware of all these limiting belief systems. And there's like many, because you have to realize we're part of the collective conditioning. It's not just me and my life and what I've experienced. It's what all of you have experienced. I got to deal with all of that too, right? And what I've experienced, you have to deal with all of that too. So there's this collective consciousness. We're a part of this, what's called the human condition, right? The human condition. And the human condition is filled with unconscious limiting belief systems, right? So the first thing is to bring them from the unconscious to the conscious. Bring those limiting belief systems from the unconscious to the conscious. Become aware, self-aware. And that happens through inquiry, asking the right questions, having a coach, a mentor ask you the right questions. That comes through mindfulness practice. That comes through meditation practices. It comes through being present in the moment, being present in the moment, being present right now, being present right now. You become aware of what's sliding across the brain, right? You become aware of what's sliding across your brain. You become aware of your thoughts. You become aware of your belief systems. You become aware of your thought patterns, and you start to notice those and become aware of those. And becoming aware, awareness is always the key to freedom. Awareness is always the key to liberation. Keep that in mind, okay? That's the most important thing at this point, to realize awareness is the key to liberation. Because if you're not aware, then you're trapped, right? But if you become aware, then you liberate yourself from that thought pattern. You liberate yourself from that belief system. So by becoming present, we become aware of the limiting beliefs, right? The limiting beliefs are everything that's wrapped up in the ego, the illusionary sense of a separate self. And we start to access a deeper self that transcends limitation, a deeper self that's unlimited, a deeper self that's unbound, a deeper self that's completely uninhibited, no limitation. There's this crazy, you guys see that strobe light thing on Facebook Live? Is that happening for you? Is that just happening for me? The energy is like too powerful or something. Let me know if you see that. And say something on Facebook, because I'm not, oh, okay, there's the comments. I can never see the comments. Oh, you do see it? Yeah, it's pretty wild. It's like this, it's like we're in like a disco room or something. So you access this deeper essence, of yourself. And so Ramana Maharshi was this great sage in India, lived on the holy mountain, and had this incredible just vibration of peace and freedom emanating inside himself. And people started to come to him. He didn't even want to speak, didn't even want to talk, didn't want to, he was just in his own bliss, right? And people started to come to him, and they started to ask him, how do I realize what you realize? How do I discover what you discovered? How do I come into the understanding, the realization, the awakening of what you've awakened to? How do I come into this spiritual awakening that you have? And eventually he began to speak, and his teaching was essentially run down to a simple question. Ask yourself, who are you? Ask yourself, who are you? And ask yourself that question repeatedly. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? In your mind. And you're not looking for a verbal answer. You're not looking for an intellectual answer. You're not looking for a philosophical answer. You're looking for the actual real answer, right? So as you ask yourself this question, you rest. There's a from a lot of you, there's a moment, maybe for me there'll be larger moments, but there's a moment where there's just this kind of vast expanse. There's this vast infinite essence. There's this vast Buddhism, they call it the void, the emptiness. It could also be called the fullness, right? But it's free of any content in the mind. It's free of any content of thought, any content of beliefs, any content of ideas. And this is the space of no limitation. Sorry, we got something weird happened on Facebook. I'm not sure. Facebook is having some kind of a weird day. Anyway, this is what we access, right? We access the space of infinite awareness, infinite consciousness, this openness, this vastness, and that's a space of no limitation. There's no limitation to thought. There's no limitation to belief. There's no limitation to ideology. And in this space, you access and you start to realize who you really are, right? And in this space, right, exactly. Zeka says, that's the only thing we need to know. Exactly. 100% agree. It's the only thing you need to know. Totally 100% agree. Everything else, because every other form of knowledge comes through this realization, comes through this awareness, comes through this awakening. So in this space is where you access your genius. In this space is where you access your genius. In this space is the space of no limitation. And the invitation, the intention is to rest in the consciousness of who and what you truly are throughout the day. Right? Not just when you're meditating, not just when you're doing some kind of a spiritual practice, but to recognize it as essence of who you are. And then you're able to channel your genius in each moment. A lot more to delve into, but it's time to go. Feel free to ask questions, comments throughout the day. If you want to delve in deeper with me, it's personal sessions I do with people, private sessions, delving into guided meditations, inquiries. The group tonight, I really recommend thebigglow.com/online 7-day free trial. We delve in deeper, and there's a great group of people there, a great community of folks that we do group sessions with. So check that out. I deep appreciation for you being here, deep gratitude. I wish you a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next now.